To the Wind Waker item randomizer. I'm super excited to do this. Hopefully, I won't have too many frame rate issues this time like I did last time. This will be a kind of like a continuing series. I don't know how long this will last. Today, I plan on streaming for the next like 2-ish hours, something like that. But before I do, I know he's not here right now, but I want to go ahead and give a shout out to one of my coworkers, Dogman X98, who for following me earlier today, and I hope to see you later in the stream. So yeah, I set up some options so for this to be more of like a kind of like a demonstration of kind of like the randomizer, so I'm not actually going to be going in the dungeons pretty much at all, except for Tower of Gods and Gannett's Tower, and maybe Forsaken Fortress, depending on how things go. But hey, I'm also, I meant to name my guy Omega, but whatever. I also have my blue hair. Ta-da! So I was supposed to go in Beetle's boat. Let's go ahead and do it. But basically, I have it set where there's some items that are called progressive items, things like yeah, blue hair. Oh my word. Beetle is selling a Triforce shard. Oh my word. That is amazing. So amazing. But yeah, I'm playing as my iconic Omega blue hair. But yeah, anyway, sorry, as I was saying, progressive items are things that are not necessarily items that are required to beat this specific seed or that are even necessary to beat the vanilla game, but are required in order for other item locations to unlock. Things like all the dungeon items like grappling hooks and hookshot and stuff like that. Even things like the Picto Box are considered progressive items because they'll unlock more quests and things as well. But a few other explanations. So basically, it's an open world type game where you get to start with a boat. I have it set to where I get to start with Swift Sail. I have the sword and shield to start off with. And then pretty much you can travel to any of the islands right now. I also start with the Wind Waker, the Wind's Requiem, and the Ballad of Gales. So that way I can traverse to pretty much a lot of locations. I have it set to where progressive items won't show up in dungeons just because dungeons can be a pain if you have those in the list because bosses could have the items as well as you could end up having to go into dungeons to get an item for another dungeon only to get the item for the first dungeon and then it's just back and forth and getting to the dungeons is a pain sometimes. So anyway, I have that off, but I will be having to do things like mini games, short side quests, so not crazy things like the Goron trading quest or the little Korok miniature Deku trays with those. Hang on, I gotta get my Wind Waker out. Oops, that's supposed to be like. No, that's right. I think. I don't remember. I don't remember my normal settings. Anyway, the first thing you want to always do, if you have it set to where you're always going to start an outset, get the 25 rupees and go to Beetle's ship and get the item under Grandma's house. And if you're lucky, you get something like this. Buy one the Triforce shards for 20 rupees. But yeah, I also have to travel to a lot of the grottos. So one of the big items I want to find is bombs. Because that's going to open up a lot of stuff. Bombs, like bow and arrow. And I guess I can go ahead and start, and this will launch me back here. I'll go ahead and talk about items that are actually required to beat the game. I pressed the wrong button. I think I need to swap those. Items that required to beat the game. Obviously, you need the 8 Triforce shards. You need the 3 Goddess Pearls because you have to actually traverse through Tower of Gods in order to access Sunken Hyrule. That's one of the dungeons. That's the only dungeon you actually have to beat every single time. You need in this game there's things called progressive bows, which is basically gives you the bow and arrow. After that, you find another one. It gives you the ice and fire arrows. Then it gives you the light arrows, and all 3 of them would basically give you in the same order. You can't skip the light arrows or anything like that. You also need the there's 3 different Master Sword upgrades. Well, I guess the Master Sword and then its 2 upgrades. And since I don't have the bow, I can't quite attack Cyclos yet. I'll go to Windfall because there's a bunch of stuff there. Other items I need, obviously need the hook shot, boomerang, grappling hook. Bombs, I believe, are required. I'm not sure. Dake Leaf is most likely required. It's been a while since I've done Ganon's Tower, so I don't remember a lot of that necessarily. Other items, I don't want to talk to you. I do want to talk to you though. Also, yeah, I can match through text. Really nice. That was the game. That was not the stream. Oh, but yeah. Yeah, right now I'm just going to go around and grab some easy items. Oops, I did not mean to do that. That's a first. That is actually a first. But yeah, other required items. Mirror Shield is actually not required because you can actually kill Jawhala with the light arrows. So that's something interesting. Note there. So Mirror Shield is actually one of the dungeon items that's actually not required. Pick the box. Pick the box is useless right now because this, well, actually no, deluxe Pictobox could actually be useful, but I know the Pictobox quest with Lenzo is completely useless because that's considered a long side quest, and I have those marked off for progressive items. Pretty much, if it doesn't have any progressive items, I'm not gonna be. It'd just be a waste of time, and I'll be gaining enough hearts anyway because the game's a lot easier than Link to the Past with hearts. Don't need that many. So, unfortunately, though, this isn't Wind Waker HD, which is the one I usually play. So there's certain mechanics that don't exist, like being able to change your direction on ropes. I'm pretty sure you can do that in HD. It's been a while since I've done it, but I'm pretty sure it's been even longer since I've played the vanilla version of the original. Oh man. But yeah, this is kind of the order I do things. I usually forget to check Beetle Ship first thing, so I go to Grandma's, get the item from down there, grab the 25 rupees, and then go check. And if it's something, I will buy it. If it's nothing important, don't buy it. Oh yeah, iron boots and power bracelets. I need both of those. We'll see if there's a few different types of seeds this could be. This could be a seed where I'm required to do the wow, I'm blanking. The whole fighting area outset. My mind is blanking right now. It's really sad. Anyway, it's the whole fighting arena and outset islands where I'll need the hook shot and the power bracelets to get up there first. The Pit of Trials or something like that. Anyway, I can read a headstone and ooh, Mavlin's letter. That's actually, that could be useful because I have short side quests on. Getting that now is pretty good. Give me something. Also, since Nico doesn't exist in this game, if you do not get out of that room before the gate shuts, you will actually soft lock and have to save and quit the game. It's not the worst thing that can happen. It's a time loss, but again, not the worst thing. Alright, so yep, I go over here. Now I'm going to go ahead and rescue Tingle because he gives me 2 entire items. And then after that, I can go through the little rat maze and grab where the camera would be in vanilla. After that, I will do the hide and seek with the killer bees, or the air quote hide and seeks, and you know, they're always in the same spot. Get on the Switch. And actually, the whole hair thing, I actually just found that out just a few minutes before I started the stream. I was just messing with the settings to try to set this level up, and I noticed that there was a whole cosmetic scene. So apparently, if I could, I can actually load in other models too, like not just play as Link. I could play some other characters if I had some models that were designed for this game. And treasure charts, those are useless in this seed. Treasure charts and Triforce charts are all going to be useless just because getting those is a pain, and then having to go and fish the items would be a pain. Bottle can be useful later. So, not the most useful today, Tingle. But that's okay. Plus, not having to do Triforce charts means I'm not having to spend thousands of rupees for him to decipher all those. which is huge. I will still have to potentially spend a lot of money on the auction, depending on what's in there. There are 4 items in the auction. The problem is if you get a bad item, I cannot like change what the item is unless I either have the Song of Passing to change the day or I actually get the item. So of course it's not night right now. I have Song of Passing, so we'll see. But I'm really excited to see how far I get. I haven't actually beaten this randomizer yet. I've been really close, and it was more like a lot of testing. Ooh, Hero's Bow, that is really good. And this is going to be kind of like the first official like playthrough where I'm actually going to actually beat it. But Hero's Bow, that's really good. That was one of the 3 locations where the bow is, and now the other 2 locations are no longer the bow, they are the fire and ice upgrade. And then once I get one of those, the last one will be light arrows. In some ways, I kind of wish you didn't start off with your sword and shield, because that would just add some more items to the game, which would be kind of interesting. And maybe even throw in your green tunic for the fun of it. Man, I'm still not quite used to this blue hair. It's a lot. I don't know, it's just weird. Alright, oh my. Talk to him. Go in here. Well, it depends on how much money I get. Although I don't want to get too much money yet. I kind of want to get a rupee upgrade because I can only hold 200 rupees right now. But first rupee upgrade bumps it up to like 1,000. I want to say. And then after that, the Giant's wallet upgrades it to 5,000. Crazy. Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of easy items or free items, like all the great fairies. Their items are randomized. I have the giant Octoroks, as well as the 2 gunships and the golden, including the golden one. Mini games, short side quests, any of the secret caves, both puzzle-based ones and combat-based ones. Miscellaneous are considered any chests that are kind of just lying outside, like the chest underneath Grandma's house is a miscellaneous, and those are checked off. And expensive purchases. So Rock Spire could have some gear I need. I did not want to talk to him. So Beetle's ship at Rock Spire. That could have some good stuff. Hopefully it won't. Hopefully it'll just be the 550 rupee item. Because if not, I'm gonna have to get a lot of rupees. Either way, if there is something in Beetle's shop at all at Rockspire, I will have to find the adult's wallet, which is considered a progressive item, I'm pretty sure, because it unlocks the ability to buy other things, get more items. So I'm pretty sure that's... I can always check, because I have a spoiler log as well as a non-spoiler log, and the non-spoiler log will kind of show me what's considered progressive, as well as item locations without telling me what items are there. And of course, the spoiler log is only used for... Okay, Link. Need you to Seidel. Thank you. Seidel, Siddle. I call it Seidel. I don't know if it's pronounced so. I don't know. I've always said Seidel. Ooh, I hate it when he does that. Always scares me. Alright, so we get these kids. We've got the bow, so we can go fight Cyclos. I did not know you can climb up there. Of course, seeing as we are definitely sequence breaking the game in multiple ways, items like... Oh, I realized I can't give Maggie the Marvelous Letter because I don't have the delivery bag. There's a good example right there. Delivery bag, bait bag, and spoils bag are still required to access those items. You can collect those items and they will be there once you unlock those bags. If you don't have those bags, you have no way of accessing. Speaking of which, the joy pendant you get from the tree, and there's something right there that I can't use right now, is always going to be a joy pendant. That's one item that's not randomized. I'm not quite sure why it isn't. It'd be interesting if it was. Like you get a Triforce shard out of the tree. But that's pretty much I don't remember if giving her a joy pendant gives you an item, because I have it where spoils are not required to get any progressive items, but I don't know if the one is or if it's just more of the big spoils like the 20 golden feathers and like the 41 or whatever white pendants. But yep, there's that. And seeing as how okay, we are gonna play one of my favorite, not favorite games, Battleship, Wind Waker style, with Salvatore. He has 3 items. We will see what they are. One is for beating the game once. The second is for a second victory award, and there's one for beating it under 20 shots. Okay, that was unfortunate. Ooh, that's really unfortunate. I've got to do this in one try. Oh my goodness, I got so lucky there. That's good. It means I at least get one of the rewards right now. And there we go. Totally worth. Nice. At least I have extra rupees I can collect now. And I'm getting unlucky. I usually try to cover the middles first. They're all on the edge, aren't they? Yep, they were. I was heading right down towards them too. I can only try one more time right now, and there's still 2 rewards on the table. It's a lot of luck. A little strategy. That's why I kind of spread things out. Unfortunately, I just found a... Oh dear. Yeah, if the 2's left, you're pretty much dead. There's no way to find the 2 unless you get super lucky. I don't have enough rupees. So he's still got 2 items I need. I can't go up there yet. Oh, I do have the Picto Box, so that actually does... the Picto Box does unlock some stuff right now. I can talk to Lenzo now, look at all of his pictures, and get the ability to get up to the 2nd floor in his house. Of course, there's a little more setup to that as well. Let's go ahead and do that. I'm just going to grab as much stuff as I can from Windfall in the morning. And now he'll let me through because I actually have the Picto Box. He doesn't care about you at all if you don't have a Picto Box. I'm pretty sure, I don't know if you have to actually talk about all of his paintings before you can actually access his 2nd floor, but I do just because I don't want to risk it. Plus, I have text spam anyway, so not a big deal. Although I do like this one. It's Outset Island. And then he's talking about how he met this beautiful lass, and she's probably a lot older now. He's probably talking about my grandma. Like, was he almost my grandpa? Because if so, that'd be very weird. Eating my almost grandpa. I don't know. Very weird. Right. Everything seems to be running smoothly. I like it. Alright, so let's go ahead and... Okay, wind's already blowing north. So apparently wind default blows north, which means I don't even have to play my Wind Waker. I can just jump on the switch. Because the wind needs to be blowing north before you hit on the switch, so that the windmill will start spinning again. Because I need it to start spinning because I don't have a Deku Leaf right now. So this is the only way to get on top of Lenzo's house, is with the windmill. Which I was supposed to do before I played with Salvatore, but that's fine. You know, probably should have thought about that before I just jumped off a roof. Let's go to Lenzo's house first, and then we'll talk to Maggie and get the other rich guy's house chest side of there. And don't worry, Salvatore, I will return. I will be back. And thank goodness you don't get items for like taking people's pictures and stuff. Like for the figurines. Oh my goodness, if figurines were something where like you gave them the pictures and instead of getting the figurines, you'd actually get items. That would be like awful. So there's a lighthouse. I gotta light that at night, but I don't even have fire arrows yet. Of course, I'm not even supposed to have like some of the stuff I have right now. Like well, I guess just the bow. That's like the only item that I'm not supposed to have right now. And I guess technically Swift Sail, since Wind Waker didn't have Swift Sail, it was just HD. Where is it? There we go. Now I can get in here. If I had a deluxe picto box, I can also take a picture of him talking with his lady friend. That's okay. I'm not even gonna bother going through all that. Let's just see what's even in these chests. Useless. Let's see if the weaker chest has better gear. Well, it looks like I would have never had the Deku Leaf to get in here anyway, so it's a good thing I knew how to use the windmill. There's the Deku Leaf. Well, there's another big item I need. That's a huge item. I'm actually going to go ahead and save. I don't want to risk anything bad happening to my game at all. Alright, I'm trying to think here. To go up here, and I think these are the last two items I can currently get right here. For now, since I messed up Salvatore. Or more like it messed this game's off. Still, at least it's not long and boring like the auctions are. Those are just a pain. Because they're boring and you don't. Yep. So she'll give me a spoils bag. What? That was supposed to be a letter to her Moblin boyfriend, who I have the letter from. But there's a spoils bag, so that's pretty cool. And here's this chest. Okay. Now I've got an actual letter I can put in the mail. No, I can't because I don't. Wait, access those. I've got 2 letters, but no delivery bag. That's just lovely. Gotta stay hydrated. Still got an hour and a half to go. Woohoo! Alright. Oh, I've actually got mail. What do I got? Okay. No! Okay, so these are the 3 items that Beetle is selling. He's selling the Silver Rupee, that's 550. The second one I believe is 950 and the third one's 900. I don't know why it's not 900, 950. But Saga Passing's really expensive. And the thing is, if I actually go and visit him, those things will disappear eventually, so I do not want to visit until I actually have money for Song of Passing, which won't be for a very long while. But that's okay. We will head down to... I cannot head... Okay, give me a second. I got to figure out. So there are 5 fairy islands. There's north, south, east, west, and then there's Thorn, which is even further east than east is. Then there's also the one that's in Outset Island and the one that's stuck in an Octa Rock down at Two Eye Reef, I believe. I can rescue the one in Two Eye Reef because I have the bow. I prefer bombs or boomerang. Bow works, and plus this is the easiest Octorok to fight. I can't access this one until I have bombs or power bracelet. West requires hammer. North is a freebie. That's actually the one to go to. Eastern has a bombable wall that can also be picked up. It's a giant rock, technically. Thorn is also hammer, and south is fire. They head north. Well, more like north west. That is a freebie. And I want to collect some freebies right now before I have to go and get some things that I know are going to require some other items. But yeah. Let's see, I'm trying to think of other locations to go to right now. There are a bunch of locations. Dragon Roost definitely has a few items. Like I talked to the Wind Shrine. I have a bow so I can get the bombable wall. Technically I can actually get into Forsaken Fortress, believe it or not. I've actually made it to where the cannons actually blew up the wooden wall themselves. Same for Isle of Steel. Islet of Steel, I let the other ships blow up the one that was blocking the entrance. It's really funny. But it is a pain, and it's also very dangerous, especially with 3 hearts. But a lot of the secret caves require some other item than I have. Most of the time, it's usually power bracelets or bombs. There's not really too many locations I can get. Bombs is like the make or break for this. My first playthrough, I couldn't find bombs for like forever. I will actually take those 50 rupees. Rupees in the early game are very nice to get. Well, not too early, because you want to have at least one wallet upgrade. But yeah, this is going to be interesting. It's like I've got ideas of locations I need to go, but there's just so many I can't get to right now. I could go to Greatfish. Let's go ahead and head to a few freebie locations before I start doing some other locations with some easy stuff. Because there's some that have some like freebie stuff, but there's also a bunch of other stuff that I can't do yet. Oh yeah, I actually can do the mail sorting game. That'll be fun. It's actually not that hard either. You just got to do it like three times, and then you get a ridiculous amount of money off of it. And then you got to do it like one more time afterwards to actually get an item from the human dude. The Rito dude will just give you cash. Ridiculous amounts of cash too. So it's a really good game to like grind for rupees. And it's super easy. Like, I mean, I guess if you've had practice on the first time, it's definitely not easy. And there's fire and ice arrows. Like what? So nice. It make those are gonna that opens up Ice Ring and Fire Mountain. Of course, I can't do everything in Ice Ring because I don't have Iron Boots yet, which is fine because I only have 3 parts, and the down there are a huge bother parts. Like I'm talking about like Dark Nuts and Moblins. There we go. Earth God's Lyric, that would be useful if I actually needed to go in that dungeon. Since dungeons are off in this game, pretty much. Eventually, I will do some more crazy settings like turning dungeons on, probably turning warp pots from dungeons. Dungeon entrance randomizer. There's also like a key, instead of key sanity with Link to the Past, it's called key lunacy. Where it's basically the same general idea where small keys, compasses, and chests are all moved around. I think big keys are too. I don't know. Never specified if that was true. Oh man, I missed. How'd I miss? There we go. Definitely getting a lot of rupees. That's good. That'll help with the auctions because I'm telling you, there's going to be something in the auction. At least one item. It's going to be something crazy like grappling hook or hook shot, something like that. Or it's like I find all the Triforce shards except for one and it's in the auction. Nice thing is, even though I have to actually do... Ooh, that was so close. Even though I have to still technically beat Tower of Gods, I only have to collect small keys, big key to get through. I only have to collect enough stuff to get through the dungeon. And since I already have the bow, it just makes it even easier. Actually, that's going to make it super easy. Alright, so... Dragon Roost is... Cavern's a bust because dungeon, but instead we will play this game for a little bit. I already messed up. Wow. Get a little too trigger happy. This is definitely not my best. I've gotten up to 27 before. I usually hit at least 25 every time. Although I usually get lucky though with repeats, like multiple repeats. So, considering I didn't really have many repeats, now he wants me to do 20 instead of 10, which I've already done. I did not mean to do that. If you can also fire at specific points before you're technically over it. If you fire it too early, though, it gets sent to the wrong one, like you saw. But if you fire at just the right time, you'll still be moving, and you can do it at the optimal time. That was just me being dumb. That was also me being dumb. But there's those repeats I was talking about. There was like 4 in a row right there. But I'm still earning a ridiculous amount of rupees. 25. That I am not doing my greatest. That is for sure. My reflexes are usually a lot better than this, and I'm usually not making any mistakes. Maybe one every once in a while. I might not actually make it. I haven't lost on one of those in forever. I would have been so sad if I did. Okay, so once you beat the 25 one, he'll basically talk about his new hire or whatever. So you can literally just leave the area and then come back in, and then Beto or Baito or whatever you want to call his name, he'll be here and he's heard about you. And then he just wants to see your skills, that's all. I don't really know what the goal, like I don't remember what the number you're supposed to throw in here, but it's going to be high regardless. And that was bad. You kind of have to memorize where everything is too. Yeah, 25, I'll take it. This would normally be a letter to his mom or something. But instead, I just got a lousy pair. Oh well. That's okay. That pair will actually be useful eventually once I actually get it. Until I get a bait bag, it is completely useless. Right. So now that I've got the fire and ice arrows, I'm going to go straight down the fire mountain. Actually, I realize I don't want to do that right now. I'll do it later. I'm probably going to regret those words. There is one other chest I could have gotten here, but I hate doing it. It's the one where I'm jumping from rock to rock with using the Deku Leaf to glide to them, and there's all those Helmer rocks. Or no, sorry, not Helmer rocks. Koroks, or no, not Koroks. Dang, I can't believe I'm messing this up. I don't remember what they're called. Pretty sad. It's those bird things. I just gotta. This pretty easy. Gives you plenty of time. Of course, if you don't get power bracelets from here, you have to just kind of jump in the lava to respawn at the entrance because. Yeah. But yeah, I don't remember what those guys are called. I know it's something rock. Nope, go back. Where'd he go? Usually will not take the time to do this. Sniped. But since he was just kind of circling around and being a nuisance, I will go ahead and just ice snipe. Sure, it's raining on a dormant volcano. This is cool. This makes perfect sense. Yeah. It's fire keys. And here's one of the reasons, many reasons, Wind Waker is my favorite Zelda game. Oh my goodness. The fighting system. I just love the fighting system in this game. There we go. I didn't want to fall in the lava. But the fighting system with the whole dodging and all that, that's just some one of the many reasons that make this my favorite Zelda game. That, the awesome music, the awesome story, the awesome just design of the whole game. Triforce Shard, I will take it. And I'm glad I got those hearts, or else I would have probably died from very intentional lava jump. Now there's all these keys, and of course the entrance doesn't come back unless, ouch. I'm burning into the light. Alright, so let's go ahead. Head down to Southern Fairy Island. That's where I need the fire arrows. And we'll get the Great Fairy here. We'll go down to Two Eye Reef, rescue the Great Fairy from the Octorok. Angular Islands, I don't think I want to go there yet, because I need the Mirror Shield for one of the things there. I think I need a hook shot for something. No, I can use Deku Leaf, that's right. But I need the Mirror Shield. Like, wrong button. There we go. That's better. Alright. This will give me another free item. Wish I could skip these. The locations I gotta go. The Song of Passing really isn't required. It's just useful for the auctions and for other things, I guess. Silver Rupee, I'll take it. At this point, I might be able to just get it. Of course, I might need some of these for the auction, depending on what's there. Of course, I need it for some of the mini games too. Oh dear, boating course mini game. Well, does that actually give you anything normally? There we go. Alright. And so far, I've never found a telescope. I don't even know if the telescope even technically shows up in the game. It would be useful, honestly, for finding, like, goals. Finding them could be a bit of it. Somewhere around here. All I remember. Be like right here. Oh no, they're down this way. Bad. wrong, wrong area I was thinking of. They're down here. Okay, getting dark. Good sign. Very good sign. Where are they? Where are the seagulls? Pretty sure it was 2-Eye Reef. Or was it just coincidence that was getting dark? Or tell? Oh no, it's right there. No, that's not it. Oh my goodness, I'm pretty sure I'm in the right spot. I don't think it was angular. I'm pretty sure it was 2-Eye. Here. Problem with looking for the stuff. That telescope. Might just have to go look at the non-spoiler log real quick. Sure. I don't think it's this. Maybe it is angular. Forgot. Because I know it's just somewhere in this area. Somewhere. I just don't remember the exact spot. No. Oh boy. Where is it, stream? I am sure not finding it. Normally I'm able to find the seagulls really well. But not so much today. And now I'm not even in the right place. It's somewhere here. I'll find it. Assuming I'm even looking in the right place again. I thought it would be somewhere here. Now I'm back in southern. I have to come back for it later because I'm sure not finding it. There's definitely no sign of them either. Oh, that's frustrating. Watch, I'm gonna end up accidentally like running into them. Not even trying to, or something stupid. I don't know. I didn't really want to come here quite. I like barely even brushed by them. I'm not even coming from the right side. Damn. We'll do the inside one. Actually, yeah. We'll do this one first. I usually do the outside. Actually, no, I want to do the outside chest first. Oh wow, there's still ice there. There's ice in the chest. What? Take it. Only 5 more to go. Getting through this is pretty easy. It's even easier when you already have the iron boots because you could just walk right through the wind and the shortcut. But that's okay. If I fall down though inside here, not inside that little pond, but inside the cave, there's if I fall down below, I am stuck because I do not have a grappling hook yet. Good thing is Link is sensible enough to actually grab a ledge right there. He gets close to falling. Surprised he's not screaming his head off. There he goes. Usually does. What was that? He didn't even try to jump. He didn't even try to jump. Unbelievable. That's another first. Never seen that happen before. I always do that, so. Hmm. That was super weird. There we go. That was what was supposed to happen last time. I've only got just under 3 minutes to open the chest or I freeze to death. Why the chest is the reason the volcano doesn't erupt and the ice area doesn't freeze me to death. I'll never know. Not really my concern either. As long as these keys don't knock me down. Part always scares me. Always scares me. Oh, blasted. Actually, I'll just let myself drown. It's the only way to do it now. We're gonna have to drown. Running low on time. But hopefully I have enough. I honestly don't know what happens if you run out of time. Where is it gonna start me though? Okay. I'll take it. Or nothing. I wish I could say falling off that's a first. Oh my goodness, that thing came out of nowhere. There we go. There were those stupid things. Oh, I just gotta be centered. That was okay. Good. We're good. We're good. That always freaks me out. That last slide. Pain. And all that for a my game. And now there's no way for me to get there. I'm just gonna save and quit. Start back up outside. Alright. 3 hearts and already 3 Triforce shards. That so much sense. So much. Anyway. I gotta figure out where the mess that lasted. I guess I can go back to Angular Islands because there's something I can do there. Oh, it's probably like in the middle of there. Oh yeah, the boating course will have the boating game, which I don't know if it actually has any reward. And then there's also cave where I gotta fight some of the summoning wizrobes. It's always fun. What I meant to do. That's okay. This is where my first playthrough I actually found a Deku leaf. Really easy island. I guess a lot of people wouldn't realize that you only have to pull it out halfway for you to be able to. This one you don't even have to push at all. You just do that. No, sometimes I've actually been able to grab that ledge, but I think it's only if I push it halfway first. But yeah, it's a very easy. Of course, there's this blue shoe I gotta watch out for. Electrifying. And hey, I'll take it. Vanadine. Now I just need the hammer and I can beat Cabana. Get 2 chests down there. Okay, so voting course is that way. So is it over here then? Those. Not seeing them. Oh, duh, the submarines. Why did I forget about the submarines? Yeah, I've got all those to deal with too. I don't remember voting guide. Some of these I'll do later after I do some research on the game to try to remember what's considered what and whether or not some of these items have items I need. Let's see. Thank goodness for leaf pumping. Anything. Drops in this game are just weird. They don't. Oh no, this is this one. I thought this. Okay, this is not the one I was thinking of. I thought this was the one with the. Oh, this is the one with the whiz ropes. This is the mini blend one. This one's fun. Really hard to play with this Xbox controller. I will say that. One more. There we go. Gotta shoot those 3 switches while being attacked by a horde of mini villains. Only took 1.5 hearts damage, so that's pretty good. Power bracelets. Cool. It's gonna be big. That's actually gonna get me to all the bombable rock spots. But yeah, I guess I should start heading to some subs. Shouldn't I? There's one down here somewhere. All the way down. Guess I could go ahead and head to that one. Yeah, but there's like 7 subs or something like that. Something weird like. Gotta remember where they all are. Fun. Yeah, lookout towers and reefs and treasures in this ocean. Those aren't gonna have anything I need. On this seed anyway. Alright. Here's the first sub. Well, the first one we're going to anyway. I'm not very good at routing in this game at all. I know where several locations are. I'm just very terrible at choosing best route, quickest route. That's okay. Oh, this is an easy one. I say that as I take a damage straight away. In my defense, I was not targeting that one. If I die by Keese, I would just be the worst. Oh, there's a joy pendant. I love it when I get the hero's charm because then I can see everyone's health bars. And even the bosses have health bars, which is so cool. I don't know if Ganondorf himself has a health bar. It'd be so awesome if he did, and if I found that before I got to the end. Sometimes the controller does that, it's weird. Yeah, like I was pushing forward the whole time, and it's just the sensitivity on this thing. It's not meant for a game like this. Oh man. Yeah, treasure chart. Oh well. I really just need to start going around the islands in a proper manner because there's some very easy chests I can. Alright, so let's go ahead and get some of those. I still want to find that great fairy bugging me. But I'm gonna have to find it some other time after I do some research. Let's go ahead and head to Windfall and check out the first auction item. And I can light the lighthouse. That'll be good. Let's go check out the auction first. See if there's any item. If the item up for sale tonight is anything of use. Last time I did one of these, it was Din's Pearl. Or no, Nehru's Pearl. Let's see if it's anything useful. Usually there's a piece of heart. Like, I mean, I haven't really seen many pieces of heart though. I wouldn't be surprised if it was something like that. Okay. We are buying these. We found bombs. Ladies and gentlemen, we have bombs. As long as I win this, it's just a matter of waiting, unfortunately. It's going to get very expensive. I know that much. The trick is to build it up to halfway at the beginning of the game. After that, it will slowly build up, and once you see the 10 seconds left, just mash it. Do enough to stun everyone, and they get stunned for 10 for the rest of the 10 seconds. Apparently, they've never seen a kid with more allowance. I mean, come on. He's been doing chores his whole life. He's been saving up his money. And it's getting expensive. Already gone up 35. That means time is running out. That's the halfway point. The longest minute you ever see in a game. Really crazy. Almost going up a lot. Technically, I could potentially keep it cheaper if I were to stun him enough. But that's just if I'm able to. If I do it right. Right. And that's game. So now I can just sit back and as the bombs become mine. And boom. 188. It went up 108 rupees from its original. But there's bombs. And since I won it, I can go back in and start another auction and at least see what the next item up for grabs is. Save after that. Finding bombs there is like huge. Let's see what's going on right now. Something I don't need at all. I'm not gonna go for it. But if it's any progression item, I'll try. Chance of me getting it a very slim. Oh, it's an orange rupee. There's no way I'm gonna profit off of that. Alright. Up to the windmill. Although Salvatore should be in his place too, so I could try that a couple. What I'm gonna do though is I'm gonna go inside, save. That way, if I lose too many times, I could just restart and get a bunch of money back. Alright, here we go. I don't really know if this is the best way of doing things. Evidently this time it wasn't. Oh man. Oh, I skipped that one. I should have done that one. Matter of luck. Okay. Well, at least okay, at least I got them all again, so I get the second reward now. I just have to beat it. Oh. Well, that's very nice. He had some really good stuff. What's his final reward, though? It's probably going to be garbage. Not where I meant to shoot at all, but that works. Already lost. Doesn't even matter that I didn't find it because I have to get it under 20 anyway. Probably should save again. That is too much. Last. I go. Oh, didn't even find it. Nowhere close. Keep forgetting to save. I don't know why I don't go on the edges. Really bad idea not to. Save. Try not to lose too much more rupees. No, if I win any now, I get 50 rupees back. That's the nice thing. Oh, great. Okay, that almost tricked. Oh, I didn't beat the high score though. That messed me up. I have to get under 20, not 20. Hey, I got all my money back though. That was so unfortunate. No, no, no. Thought I recognized the pattern. This. Okay, at least I'm getting some money. I'm actually gaining money now. Yeah, that's almost gambling in some way. I mean, it's completely luck based. I mean, there's a little logic. They're all on the edges. They're all on the edges. And then stuff like that happens, and it's just like, really? This is not cool. I don't even know. Um, I mean, I'm getting rupees. I'm gaining rupees. That's good. I was trying to see if. Oh, that's. Oh my word. It's gonna be garbage too. They're always in the worst spots. I just need some luck. There's no point in changing my pattern because the moment I do, the moment I change up my pattern, not where I want to click at all. No, nowhere close. Don't check the bottom. I gotta get lucky with them all being in the center. Pretty much in the center. Tells me. No. Oh my word, they were. I hate it when that happens. Okay, so I found the 4 and the. Oh my. As long as I have more money than I started off with, I'm. There we go. And there it is, right there. Nope, it was actually worth it. Master Sword. So yeah, I had to actually do that to get the Master Sword. Why was he holding the Master Sword? messed up. Mhm. So all three of his items were useful. He had the adult wallet, a Triforce shard, and the Master Sword. Oh my. That was so messed up. So messed up. Alright. Now I gotta time this right. Not want to mess this up. All about timing. That was just unfortunate. That's also that's weird. That don't make no sense. Come on, I hate this lighthouse. Lighting it's just a huge pain. My goodness. You know, it's sad how much I've gotten done in the past hour and 10 minutes. Not near as much as I was hoping. I'm going after all this crazy or hard random stuff. Probably doesn't help. I know there's a way to do it off the windmill, like up top, but I don't. How'd that miss? Okay, that was. I can't believe that missed. There we go. And then a giant light just shines right in his face. And that just reveals a chest down there. Most random location ever. I don't even know if I'm gonna have enough magic. Much as I don't have anywhere near enough magic. There's no way I do. There's no way I have enough to get there. Not even all the leaf pumping in the world could. Okay, never mind. Barely enough. A lot closer than I thought it was. Triforce chart? Really? Oh, that mailbox is dancing it. Give me some goods. What you got for me today? And we got. Oh. He's telling me there's bombs. But I do get a piece of heart. So that's cool. Alright, so now that we actually have power bracelets, I guess I can go to this fairy island. I can go to Print Island. I can get every chest there except for one. Not counting the Wizrobe Cave, that's where it is. But inside Paw Print, I can get 3 chests. 3 in total. That's gonna be nice. Oh, I forgot about this dude too, Salvage Corp. And I still need to talk to Cyclos. Oh my goodness. Brain, what are you doing to me? This is what I get for streaming way past bedtime. Mm. Down in here, this is gonna be very laggy because of the game. Not stream, the game. I mean, sometimes I get views, sometimes I don't. Just depends, I guess. Right, chest number 1 holds 5-4 shard. Holy cow. That's some crazy stuff. Chest number 2 holds empty bottle. Here. Chest number 3 holds. Ooh, that's actually really good. Now I have those 2 letters I can send in. Yeah, this place is just lag city. I don't know why. It's just this one area is like the absolute worst. It really doesn't make any sense to me. Okay, I've definitely done a lot of development. Good. Yes. Big stuff. And there's a mailbox here too, which is awesome. Somewhere. Start off with this. Cost some rubies to send. Oh, duh, that's not. That's one I have to give Maggie. That's why he hates it. Cool. I can give the other one to Maggie. Where is. They're doing all the way over there. Ay, ay, ay. Man, I've got so many of the Triforce already. That was crazy. Oh, no, you stay here, Salvage Corp. I want to talk to you. There we go. The other song that I don't. Bye. And I can go down here. Right. Is this the one where I fight Cyclo? No one, the fairy. I think that's Cyclo. Might be this one. Whenever it starts storming, I check for eagles. Or to see if it's just a random storm. Sometimes it is. And I kind of wish it would rain more, honestly, in this game because it's kind of cool. Plus, I like rain in real life. There's just something about it. It feels nice, especially like in certain weathers. Obviously, when it's like freezing cold, it's nicest. But sometimes it just feels so refreshing. See what this great fairy has for me. Piece apart. Was that my third one? Yes, it was. One more and I'll finally have a fourth heart. Crazy. And you can see the lighthouse from here. Hey, I can see my lighthouse from here. Head back this way. Head. I can go to Bomb Island. There's a sub on the way to Forest Haven. And there's one of the Triangle Islands. Can't quite head to Thorn because I don't have a hammer. Oh yeah. There's another salvage corp. I feel like there's a seagull thing like out to the side here. I don't know why. A bunch of seagulls following me. It started raining. Why? Where am I even at? Oh, I'm way off this. It's right here. That's still. Here's Bomb Island. Yeah, there's that sub. That's the first sub, technically. But since I have power bracelets, I'm not even gonna pull bombs out. Waste of time and cooler watching lift the rock. Makes no sense. That's cool. Oh, I hate this one. I hate this one. Nope. That's unfortunate. Rid of those. I feel like that resets them. Oh, okay, we're good. I don't usually have that much issues. I didn't even hit the switch. Are you kidding me? That one definitely did. Oh my god. Oh, it's a double. I can't even blow. Oh my. I'm just glad I don't need both of them on the switches at the same time. Let's use the same guy. Oh boy. Yeah, that was on purpose. That was spawning here. I'll jump. Oh, go to this. Boy. Sub go. Only the hammer. Hmm. One shot. Wow. Oh, that's right. I have the Master Sword. That's right. That's why I'm doing so much damage. That sneaky. Oh my word. You're almost gonna get the death penalty. Thing you are. No one steals my rupees and got it. No one. Alright. Next place I want. I want to figure out where that fair bugging me. Some stone watcher. There's a chest of great fish I have to get. Guess I can do that. I'm trying to remember. I think it's right there. Oh, it's actually blowing the right way. Cool. I think I only need one magic bar. Yeah. Only because of leaf pumping. Saves magic. See if this is any good. Come on, give me something good. Nope, treasure chart. That's unfortunate. Hmm. Let's see here. I'm trying to think of something. One last cool thing. You know what? I know what we'll do. Oh, I gotta get to the boat. Lovely. Got this. Okay, so for the last thing I will do tonight, I will go back to Windfall and I'm gonna go south and eat the site. Or somewhere down that way. get my bow out. I've got 11 arrows. I only need to hit him 3 times. Let's do this. There he is. Oh boy. There we go. Nice. Got him. Cool, cool, cool. See if I get anything good from him. And I get... Oh, that's right, it's a song. But what will this song unlock me? It gives me... Barrow's Pearl. Yes. Nice freebie item right there. Well, I think that's gonna end it off for tonight's stream. Thank you guys so much for watching. I definitely had a lot of fun doing this, and we will definitely have to continue the adventure next time. So thanks again so much for watching. God bless and have a great time, everybody.